What's up, everyone? It's Mr.StealUrGurl coming back at you after the holiday. This is a round 6 of the unfortunately named Losers Bracket match. And as you can see, the Wanderer is already hard at work researching. And here no, that's Alphahex. What am I? I'm losing my mind. The Wanderer is wandering off into the ocean. It appears that he and Alphahex have similar plans here, because Alphahex is definitely dropping down a naval factory. I am being a little bit informal this time, I apologize. This is a really late, I'm glad I did this actually. The Wanderer, as the blue UEF, is dropping down a really late naval factory here, as his engineers are echoing all the thing. The Wanderer went research costs down, I believe? What? I don't know if that was right. That is strange as all heck. And the Wanderer, his engineers were doing similar things, building resources, all the things, but he got that sea factory down very quick, and he's getting out a Tiger Shark. That's going to be very annoying, but it's built so close to the land here that it's very difficult for these units to get out. And Alphahex, as the white UEF commander, is dropping down 2 land factories. That is quite an interesting build there. And it appears that the Wanderer is really committing to this naval attack. Let us speed this bad boy up. The Wanderer is backing up because he's got out a cruiser. Now, he's getting out a cruiser. Hopefully he gets out a Tiger Shark too. What is that? 2 cruisers going opposite directions. That is really going to cause Alphahex a big ol' headache when these cruisers reach. But that Tiger Shark is going to cause some major trouble for the Wanderer, and the Wanderer wisely backing up with that Mastodon because it has absolutely nothing it could do against that Tiger Shark. And a research station for the Wanderer, and he's sending that engineer up to help whatever the heck is being built here. A Tiger Shark, that is the right thing to build, as that Mastodon is coming. He's going to hit the back there, and the Tiger Shark battle right there is happening. They're going to trade blows, and luckily for the Wanderer, you might have seen it, that Mastodon took the first Tiger Shark shot. So the Wanderer should be able to win this quite decisively as a second Tiger Shark, and wisely, very wise of the Wanderer to pull that Tiger Shark back and let the healthy one do the fighting, as another Tiger Shark pops out of the sea factory. And look at that. That is super efficient, everyone. That is free to do in this game. Repairing units is absolutely free. So now the Wanderer has 1 extra Tiger Shark pretty much for free because he repaired it. And Alphahex is being so sneaky with that 1 Mastodon. He really wants to take something out here. And I don't know what the Wanderer is going to do. He's really light on the ground. He's really got absolutely nothing. He's popping down 2 land factories. And Alphahex has a very nice army that he could easily just push in there. He's got at least 1 mobile missile launcher. That is really helpful. And 3 land factories go down in a panic for the Wanderer. And Alphahex's resources are going down ever so slowly, with that nasty little Mastodon cruiser just firing away with its cannon and its missiles, just taking out the resources he can. That is so painful. And the P shields coming out for Alphahex. That could make life very difficult, but a 4th factory, look at, he definitely stopped the sea factory production. That he had to do that. and weapon range researched by the Wanderer. He's got quite a bit of his resources saturated there, and that sea factory has definitely seen much better days, as pretty much all units focus down on that, as those tiger sharks have been emerged, not submerged, but pulled out of the water to fire upon it. No navy for Alphahex except for that one little mastodon up there, and there is a battle going on right here, and the Wanderer is going to counter those P shields with the demolishers. That's probably the best thing he could do. I don't know what the Wanderer is going to do. That was kind of a smart thing to do, to suck up that mass. He's walking behind the shields. He is at a disadvantage because he doesn't have P shields, but artillery make very short work of that shield health. But the Wanderer is doing such a good job. Oh, yummy mass there for Alphahex. I know he hates when I say yummy mass, but that was awesome. He pretty much took from his opponent's mass, like his opponent's dead factory. I love it. And the Wanderer has a little repair job going on. Alphahex getting a little bit too aggressive with his commander. I don't know if that is the right thing to do. And the Wanderer is throwing down a heavy point defense. So much is going on here. That point defense comes out, and it is... And Alphahex, I love it, sucking up that mass. It's such a good move. And look at Alphahex's base. He needs that mass. I see why he was desperately doing that. And I like how Alphahex pulled back and is having his mobile missile launchers fire upon... He should be focusing that factory down. That would be the way to do this, but do not move in there, Alphahex. Oh, sucking up some yummy mass. I'm just doing it to be annoying, and Commander glitch, as you could see him doing a little spin. I hate when that happens, especially in the heat of battle, when you just want to get some of that mass. And the Wanderer putting down a third land factory. Energy crisis being solved by this little engineer right here, and Alphahex putting a forward factory down. I love it. Alphahex would do really good if he got them. Well, he's got a lot of P shields, so those demolishers might not be doing too much. But P shields versus P shields, and you're walking into point defense range. Point defense do so much damage with each shot. I mean, those P shields will not have that easy of a time staying alive, and that has got to be so annoying there for Alphahex. That factory is getting whittled down, but I like how he has an engineer repairing it. And that is so rude. He's building more. I wonder what he is building. Maybe he's building a cruiser to harass right here. And I like it. Look at that. That Mastodon finally comes into play. These players are so evenly matched. I don't know who is actually going to win this one, because I like this Mastodon play here, but a Tiger Shark there for the Wanderer might shut this down. So if Alphahex gets enough damage on these very veteranized mass points here, he could really do something. But unfortunately for him, the Wanderer is so smart. He takes that engineer to repair that veteran mass point, as that... Oh my god, it's under the shield. That is such a good play there. And a point defense goes down. You may have seen that earlier. Alphahex really needs to use his mass as wisely as possible. It'd be really great if he got a shield on that factory to really help out with the defense. But I love how it has a factory TML on it. As you can see, those mobile missile launchers and all as this and the such are making short work of these factories here. And this, oh my goodness, those P shields have gone down. He needs to back up. What is he doing? He does not have the advantage of tanks there. It looks like he does, but he definitely does not. He has the P shield advantage for sure. And I like how he's still building up mass regardless of losing his starting base pretty much. 3 factories versus 3 factories. That factory is being spared. No, it is going... Is it going down? It's still alive mostly, but I think this last volley is definitely going to take it out. Let's see here, everyone. And boom, down it goes. That is so unfortunate there, but I like how he's still staying in the fight by building mass out of the reach of those Mastodons. Back to the main focus. I am so sorry for that, everyone. I just really wanted to show you what was going on in back. This fight is so hardcore. I cannot believe this. Alphahex gets training on his units. That is going to be so useful. And he's got so many P-shields, but not a lot of tanks. But he's finally starting to get demolishers out here. Now, oh my goodness. The Wanderer had no shields there for a moment. But the Wanderer is so smart. He's pulling his units back into the factory shield, which is allowing it. Oh my god, goodness. Alphahex took out yet another factory. He's being so aggressive here. I don't know if he wants to be this aggressive just right now, because that factory shield is really helping out. I know he really wants to take it down, but oh my goodness, he got another factory. What is the Wanderer going to do? Oh, I see what he's doing. He's building Mastodons that are just shelling with those missiles from offshore. That is pretty much going to be almost the end of Alphahex's little forward base here, I'm thinking. But slip tacks coming out from the Wanderer, that is the right move to do. Though they are not super great at stopping mobile missile launcher, like the missiles or TML or anything, but they certainly do help. And I don't like how people usually put them in their blob. I would really like to see them better back here just defending and not moving from their spots, because they are so much more effective. What is he doing with his commander? Oh my goodness, that commander is being so aggressive. And it is out of position. I don't think so. Oh my goodness. Point defense on the mass points. Really hurting Alphahex there. I don't know what he's going to do. He is pushing in so aggressively. He is trying to take as much damage for his units as he can, but he is dropping in the red in the middle of fire. And I think this is it, everybody. He has just given up, maybe, or he just went for a failed Hail Mary, and boom, down he goes. That was such a great play. Alphahex definitely knew how to play this game. He really held on the best he could, because look over here, everyone. He had nothing over here, and he was able to hold out for as long as he did against such a skilled player. Now, Alphahex, that was an awesome show, despite being defeated and being knocked out of the StealSpeaks Open. I'm sorry for that. You did an amazing job, and I'm so impressed with how you held on. You really put on a great show for the viewers at home. Thank you so much for that, Alphahex. And the man of the hour, who put on a spectacular show as well, just chilling under his factory shield like a boss, putting on such a great display of power with that naval force, taking out everything that Alphahex holds dear in his home base, and losing so many factories from Alphahex, but coming through like an awesome player that he is. Well done there, Wanderer. That was one of the best casts, one of the best matches I've cast, so thank you guys so much. And I'm so glad that happened on the StealSpeaks Open. You were definitely so far from a loser. You guys are both winners. Thank you so much for playing, and you're moving on there, Wanderer. Awesome. So hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, family, and enemies, because they need something to watch too. And as always, everyone, GG.